What's up YouTube, this is your boy G back in another video. Today we're gonna talk about Resident Evil Return to Raccoon City. Resident Evil Return to Raccoon City is a 2021 movie. It's a horror film, as we all know Resident Evil, but it's not connected to the previous Resident Evil films that we've been seeing from Anderson, right? From Mila Jovovich. It's essentially a reboot of the franchise, but this is faithful to the actual video games, right? It's basically it's loosely based on the Resident Evil 1, like the director's cut, and Resident Evil 2. Now let me talk about this because I was really excited to watch this, especially in the first part of the film. I was like nerdgasm, right? I'm having this nerd feeling of, and especially as a fan of Resident Evil, probably some of you know that I'm a ridiculously follower, right? A ridiculously addict to Resident Evil games, and especially the original one, the primary or the again, the director's cut, Resident Evil 2, right? Leon Kennedy, I kind of like know them all. Watching this film will definitely scratch that itch. Let me say that right away. This is a fan service, right? Now, I'm going to be honest to you guys though. This film is kind of like a hot mess. It's kind of good again to the fan of the franchise, but it's so quick. It's so messy again at times, and on the credits, I'm not feeling happy, right? I'm not fulfilled. I'm like, that's it? I mean, that's it, right? I think the problem here is the facing and the duration of the film. Now, again, they tried to cram Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2 in it, and as we all know, those are games, right? Those are pretty long. A lot of the stories, Leon, Kennedy, Claire, and then Claire Redfield, right? Jill Valentine, all those characters, Chris Redfield. And this movie is running around 1 hour and a half only, so it's not like Avenger type, very long movie. It's just running around 1.5 hour runtime. They even use a couple of minutes, essentially longer minutes actually, on the beginning of the movie, trying to create a backstory, right? So they started here with Chris Redfield and Claire Redfield, those brother and sisters, those siblings, being young in an orphanage, right? So they even created that scene, or that they even used a couple of minutes in justifying those scenes, and before they even went into the real RPD building. As a fan, again, as a fan of the series, as a fan of the game rather, it's very interesting because you can see that they recreated the scenes or the locations, right, and the iconic scenes of the game. So Resident Evil, or the RPD, right, the Raccoon Police Department, is there. When they show it to you like that, it's like, whoa, they recreated it out from the game. They even went to Spencer Mansion. So it's like Resident Evil 1 director's cut on the other side of the film, right, on the other hand. And then at the same time, on the other side is the Resident Evil 2, right? It's kind of like happening at the same time. It's very interesting. It's very exciting, right, to be honest. But I was a little disappointed, especially on the mid to the end of the film, because it felt that it's rushed, right? It's very quick. Even my daughter is kind of like excited to watch it in the beginning. Ask me on the end of the credits, like, is that it? Is that it, Dad? Like, what happened? Why is it so quick? Why does it look like just a couple of videos in YouTube stitched together, and it's that, right? It's like a fan-made movie. That's what I'm probably gonna tell you. It's like a fan-made movie. Again, it's good for the fans of the Resident Evil, but man, let me talk about the character themselves. If you're a fan, and if you criticize everything, you're really like want to be faithful, as much as possible to the source material. This doesn't look right. Leon Kennedy looks weird here. For the first time in the history, I think, he's rocking like a mustache and a beard here, a little bit of beard, and a longer hair. He looks like Carlos Oliveira rather than Leon Kennedy, but it's very skinny. He really looks like a legit newbie, right? Rookie. But man, he cannot convince me that he's Leon Kennedy. Claire Redfield is a little bit, like that, so it doesn't look like Claire is spot on, but she's rocking the red jacket, and I believe the actress is brunette as well. She's pretty good, she's pretty serious. She looks like Claire. She acts like Claire. But Leon Kennedy is kind of like a parody. You know, you're almost watching like a parody of a movie or a game. Leon Kennedy is just bringing comedic pieces onto it. Chris Redfield as well. I don't like the character that much, or the actor. I know the actor. I believe he's the husband Ronnie from Flash that I'm series that I'm watching. But I think they could have like hired a better Chris, because Chris is a little bit big, right? Even though in the original Resident Evil director Scott, I think you know, he's not as big as the latter part of Resident Evil, but I think they could have like hired a better one. But it's not bad, you know, it's not bad. Wesker is pretty good as well, but again, this is pretty fast. It's a very quick 1.5 hour movie. You will ask for more. You will have a lot of questions in the end. Even William, right? William Birkins, our tyrant rather in the Resident Evil franchise, is kind of like rushed, right? His evolution, right? Because I believe William Birkins, the tyrant, has like 3 stages. His stages here is, I don't know. It's not that great. It's not that great. You will see the iconic eye on the shoulder or the arm here, but the CGI, at times the CGI is pretty good, but there are more times that it's not that great. It's not that good. So you will notice it's a little bit messy. It's a little bit, you know, here and there. It's passable. Again, nothing special. I believe the budget for this film is $25 million, and it already got a box office of $40 or something like that, or $40 million. So, you know, it's good. It's good. It actually, a lot of fans watch it. But if I'm going to rank this, I believe I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. Right, 6 out of 10. I didn't like it that much, although again, it's fan service, like almost a fan made one. But just go ahead and watch it if you have time to waste. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, if you have time to waste, go ahead and watch it. But if you have a lot of other movies to watch, better watch those films, because this one is not that great. That's just my opinion about it. But that's all for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Click the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want more. But thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and see you on my next one. Peace.